Abba Kyari, through his counsel, had told the court that the charges against him were premature, insisting that the NDLEA ought to have allowed the court to exhaust its internal machinery before it instituted the action. He told the court that the police had already commenced an investigation into allegations against him and issued an internal report. The court, however, held that the subject matter of the case is within jurisdiction of the court. The trial judge said Section 251 of the Constitution confers the court the powers to hear and determine the charge.
The prosecution cannot proceed to charge them to court unless they follow the procedures as set down in the Constitution. That is, to allow the prosecution, to allow the defendant to face Police Service Commission disciplinary procedure. That procedure has not been followed. That application to Quash was taken at the last adjourned date and ruling was delivered today. The court, in its wisdom, is of the opinion that Police Service Commission is not listed in the exception provisions in the Constitution, and has said that he will not allow the Police Service Commission to proceed with the matter before the charge proceeds. So as it is now, he insists the court ruled that trial must continue.
Abba Kyari maintained that he could only be charged to court upon conclusion of the internal investigation by the police.
It is my own belief and my own conviction that the provisions as stated in Section 153 and subparagraph L and subparagraph M is sacrosanct. It's referring to the Nigerian Police Force and the Nigerian Police Council as well as the Nigerian Police Service Commission. There is no way and how the police can have a crime record without first knowing what their officers are doing, if at all there's any criminal allegation lying against them. It has to be investigated by the police. For the NDLEA to come in, what it simply means is that until that drug issue or drug criminal liability has been established by the police through their investigation, then they, of course, after the due process of how police officers are expected to be disciplined, they can now hand them over to the appropriate authority, which is the NDLEA.
With this application replying on the argument that the Police Service Commission has similar powers to investigate and discipline erring police officers in line with the Police Act and regulations, the same way the National Judicial Council disciplined judicial officers, dismissed that the court will now begin his trials. Noel Samson, Trust TV News, Abuja.